Hey there YouTubers, right, so in this video I'm going to show you how to update the BIOS for the ASRock A520m ITX AC motherboard. Now, I've made another video where I did a quick BIOS overview of it, and this one we're actually going to update the BIOS. So how do you do that? Well, go to Google or Bing or whatever for your internet search engine. Type in ASRock A520m ITX AC and click on this link right here. Now, you're going to scroll down a little to support right there. Click on the BIOS, and there are two in here. And you usually want to read the description to make sure it says that you don't need to update to one of the earlier BIOSes before you update to the newest, okay? So in this case, there's no note that says you have to do that. That means that this one, 1.20, will be cumulative and have all the stuff in the first one. So one thing you need to do before you even bother with this is go to Sis Info. So down in the Windows search bar, type in Sis, and then eventually you'll see it pop up right here, and then just hit enter. And in here you'll see on this row here BIOS version date P1.00 and that date right there. Okay, so this is the earliest BIOS, and so we could update to either one of these if we wanted to. So I'm going to grab the first one from Global, and we're going to save this to the downloads. Now they have instructions right here in case you would rather look at a PDF. You can follow along there. So it is downloaded. We're going to go to Open Folder, and then the file that it downloaded, you're going to extract all. And I'm going to click right here so we can see this file. Now, at this point, I need a USB thumb drive, and it's always best to, you know, have a good quality one, not a cheap one. You wanna pick one that's decent. So it always helps if you don't have a bunch of files on there, in case you don't remember the name of what you are copying from the downloads here to that thumb drive. So we're taking this whole folder, and then you see I have a bunch of stuff in here, right? So luckily I will remember the name of it, but just to make life easier, we're going to delete any other BIOS info that was on here. You can see all these files I do because I make a lot of gaming videos. Alright, so it's on here, folks. Now what we're going to do is reboot our computer. And as we're rebooting, we're going to hit delete as soon as we get past this blue screen. If we want to speed this up, we can hit that. Now, while this is dragging on, I'm going to go ahead and start hitting the delete key. At some point, you know, the faster these computers get, the faster you miss stuff. This is a good time to, you know, verify that the weather's good. If you are in danger of a hurricane, tornado, snowstorm, blizzard, whatever, bad weather, possible chance of your power going out, then you will not want to do a BIOS update. There are certain risks involved with the BIOS update, and which could include bricking your motherboard. Potentially, your computer will not will act differently when you boot up. Sometimes you have to change the boot priority. A lot of times you also will have to adjust your memory speed. So if you had RAM that was overclocked, you may have to change the settings in the BIOS. So this is taking a lot longer, folks, than normal. And I have a feeling it's probably trying to update right now. So I'm going to pause the video. Alright, so back to it. And went back into Windows, so we are hopefully restarting this time. And okay, so once again, before I got here, as it was restarting, I was hitting delete, and we're in the BIOS. Now from here we're going to go to Tool, Instant Flash, and boom, it has automatically found our file on the thumb drive. So I'm going to click Update. Do you want to update? And so once again, weather's good, everything's good, life is good. If so, let's click Yes. So from this point, back away from your computer. This will probably take a few minutes, and then it will probably reboot a few times. So we're at 27%. %. And so I'm seeing on the screen here, it even tells you your USB storage device. So if you have to format it, you want to make it, this is FAT32, 16, 12. Programming success. Press enter to reboot computer. All right. So I hit enter. And it would appear that on our screen recorder, it's basically hanging on this screen, even though the other computer, the actual computer, is rebooting at the moment. And now we're on a black screen. So I don't think you're seeing this, but the other computer is rebooting again. And voila, back to the Windows login screen. And we're in. So let's do our SY info. Had no problems with boot priority because, well, in this case we only have one M.2. We don't have any hard drive, so nothing changed there. Now looking at the BIOS version date, P1.20, September 16, 2020. There you go, folks. That's how you update the BIOS for the ASRock did I say it right? A520m ITX AC motherboard. Thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe.